shida ni sasa she also didn't really look deep down to know who she was. Yalo na msichana fitio status ameenda nayo. So that also brings us to a point where Martha should have done research before you actually do something somewhere.
What's happening, what's popping? Of course, it's me, your queen of content, Trudy Kitui. Welcome to the best online TV show, and I have also Twins Girl. So today, nimetembea maeneo fulani, sitasema ni wapi. Nimekuja kutafuta the one and only Mo. Kama mmekuwa mkifuatilia Becky series, you've seen Mo, na mnajua ni mtu wa vita. So leo at least we have a chance to talk to him. Mko mnataka kujua more about her, and she's here. How are you, dear?
I'm good.
Watu wengi tunakutambua kama mkuu wa Becky series. Maybe tuambie majina yako kamili.
Naitwa Brenda Ngeso. Brenda Ngeso.
Okay. Brenda Ngeso. Tell us more about you. Who is Brenda Ngeso?
Kariwa isa.
Everything about you. Na yenye usiskip kusema una skip.
So, Brenda Ngeso ni Mkenya. Mzaliwa Kenya. Actor, as you can see, but also nafanya dancing professionally actually. I dance. Mini writer, script writer. Yes, mini script writer. But apart from New York, I'm involved in NGO work, community work. Under community work, nafanya sports for development and peace for youth and children. Yeah, trying sports. Just to reach out our kama tuko na facilitation in terms of kufunza, maybe it's for conflict management, mediation, stuff like that. Yeah.
Hizi kazi zote una balance hivi venye uko peke yako?
Well, ukiwa Nairobi unafikiria. So that hata mmoja kipotea, you have something else to do.
Now, let's talk about Becky. Wewe ulijipata vipi kwa Becky? Because clearly you can see you personally napenda karakta yako Admo. Kuna wakati hata nilikuwa na kuomba na sema kai hizi anaweza ekelea mtu ngumi. I really love what you do. Kuelezea how you got a chance to be Becky series.
I auditioned just like any other role I've done. Actually, kulikuwa na audition online. The first step ilikuwa ni to make professional photos via email, which I did, and then the next thing was if you are selected from the photos, you're called for an interview. We call it auditions in acting. So the auditions ni when the pale physically upatiwe script ufanye hiyo scene umepewa. Yeah, so through there, after you ndo nilipigwa simu that nimefaulu.
Wow, how did it make you feel ukasikia umechaguliwa kwa part of the Becky series?
I was actually very amazed, given that I had watched Maria, I had watched Zora, I had watched Sultana, and I'm like, I've never been on a daily show, a local daily show, and that for me was a chance and a half. So when I got the chance, I was like, this is good, because I think when they were before they did Sultana, I had sent a message. I'd sent a message to them telling them to update me if there's any auditions. I would love to work with them. And then one show after, I actually go for the audition. They didn't send it, but still the opportunity presented itself. I went for the audition and here I am.
And maybe more ukienda ile audition, did you expect utapata hiyo chance? Ukitoka tu kwa nyumba hivi unajua leo siku ya audition ukienda, what was ringing to your mind?
To be honest with you, I was confident. Okay, not to brag, but kuna zile audition ukienda unafeel wacha tu nijaribu bahati yangu. But for this one, because one, nimezaliwa Nairobi, so when shengine wataka niseme, I would just say it, the sheng. So in terms of sheng, I was hapo tutapita nayo. And then in terms of your role, equal, I was like, this never funny, because personally as an actor, kuna zile roles zingine unasoma hivyo sana. Nikifanya nikujaribu, so that I was confident with this. But then again, I'm a very prayerful person. So even before I went for the audition, I actually asked God, you know how much I need this role. You know how much I really, really need this role. And you know everything that I've done just to get to this place. Please just open the doors for me. I mean, yeah. Yeah, God listens.
Okay, God did it.
And if it's your time, it's your time.
It's your time.
Yeah.
God's time is always the best.
Yeah.
Now before tuingie sana kwa historia, labda umegrow, umesema umeona.
Yeah.
Tuseme ulizaliwa Nairobi na Nairobi. Tell us more a little bit of maybe you growing up.
Nimezaliwa Nairobi. Went to school, my primary school did it in Nairobi. During high school, my entire family moved to Kisumu. I went to a school in Kisumu, high school. And then after high school, there was an audition for scholarship for dancing. And I loved dancing, even growing up, I loved dancing. So niliona scholarship, it was, if you got selected from the audition, you'd get scholarship for dance classes, for what do you call this? Theater training as well, music, design. So that for me was a place I wanted to be. So I decided to go for the auditions. Although I went when I was in the worst state ever. The night before the audition, I actually got attacked. I was attacked by a thug and I was really hurt. And I thought deeply before I went for that audition. Then I was like, you know what, I still have an ear to listen. I'm just going to listen to what they have to say, and if it's something I need to do, I will do. Because it's just once my arm was hit by a log, so you become a fura. I could not do anything with it. So guys, I'm like, let me just go. Whatever they tell me to do, if I can do it, I'll do it. But all I want to show them is I'm dedicated. If given a chance, I'm going to do it. So yeah, we can do auditions. While the career, they said they will get back to us in 2 weeks' time. Wakaka sana, and then hizi auditions, but ukiona umeka sana hujachukuliwa, they rarely send text back that you're not good anymore. So nikaka, and then finally I got the call. They only needed 7 people for this one. So I was among the 7. So I came back to Nairobi through that scholarship. So I came for that scholarship for 1.5 years. After that, I got a certificate out of the classes. Yeah. And yeah, so I'm professionally a dancer and theater. What do you call it? Thespian. When you're on a perform for stage. Yeah, so I came back to Nairobi and I've been here since. But my family ended up in Kisumu. So it's only me who moved here. And later on took my son with me. Yeah, once I got this year.
Ukiongelea story ya Kisumu na nilikuwa mimi upitia comment section sana pata watu wanasema hasira ya Moni ya Meru. So like Meru kwa na hasira mingi. Sasa sijui wewe ni wa Kisumu?
Mimi ni wa Kisumu. Well, Kisumu mimi ni wa South Nyanza. Mimi ni wa South Nyanza. Tulikaa Kisumu. But my root is in South Nyanza, Marekani. Yes.
Okay, maybe acting kitu ambacho umekifanya ama umejipata tu kwa acting?
No. I have very funny family. We don't act together and act. When something funny on screen, we didn't act it. My mom would tell me, do this. My mom actually was in the drama during her school period. I think she just didn't get a chance to explore it more. So, and then some of the things she made me do. If we saw an act that really pleases us, we enact it. So I felt like that was also a teaching period. Maybe she didn't know where acting would get me. I doubt if she knew where acting would get me. But she's the tail. Not the tail, sorry. She's the root of my acting.
Most people believe that actresses hawajasoma, they're not learning. Could you please tell us a little more about your education?
We are learning. The thing is, most people perceive acting as a pastor. Me placing him to me, the manager should just drop and go. Some of us are still pursuing education, still pursuing other things as much as in acting. We did our schooling, I did my courses, and I'm here. Like I've told you, I also do NGO. I did a course for that. So apart from acting, I have a certificate for something else. Acting is just like any other career. The difference with us is that you see us work. You can't see a banker or you can't see any other person work. So that's the difference. But at the end of the day, I wake up in the morning just like anyone else. I prepare for work. I come back home late as anyone else. So it's a career. Yeah.
Okay, more in Becky series na Brenda Ngeso, who is speaking to right now, watu wawili tofauti sana. Huyu mrembo ni ametulia, hata mimi sikuwa na expect ati siku moja nikipata naenda ametulia hivi. Kwa Becky uko na vitamini nyingi. Yaani wewe tu ni ule mtu unafanya tu umejaa, unataka zidi. Maybe at some point ushajiuliza ama uliwahi fikiria kwa utaipata role kama hiyo, which I know wewe si hulimo mwenyewe, wewe ni Brenda Ngeso, wewe zimo.
Well, nimeplay roles kama hizo. Ni ile saa maybe the capacity of the role ndio ilifanya watu wasi notice sana. Although kuna watu may notice when you wanna watch hizi shows za kijaka. There's a role I did. Nilikuwa mama pima. And a very rowdy mama pima. Mwenye anaweza piga hadi mwana. So, I've played it before, actually twice. So the role in the Luo show, most of the Luos know it. Actually, the others would call me Mama Printer. Mama Printer, that was the name. So I've played it before. Although this one is a bit more intense because now this is continuous. Like I have to continuously be that all the time. So it's a bit different. Really, because I think maybe you have to do it. So you know, it's every day.
Yes.
So I have to keep up with that. Yeah.
And maybe has it ever affected you, say maybe like talk with your as a bad person, because that is not you, but suddenly tunakuona kwa acting pale, we believe you and where is
well, not really. I've only experienced that on this comment section, but very, 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 very few people. I think they come to probably like 4 or 5. But most of the time, I don't know, maybe I would say I'm lucky, I don't know. I receive love as much as niko na hiyo kelele napokea love. Actually kuna video moja nilipost TikTok. Most of the comments wanasema I wish I had a sister. More nakupenda, like I like how you're fighting for your sister. So then they're actually receiving what I'm doing in a very positive way. Yeah, so that for me, I was actually scared at first when I read this script. I was like, what? But then ile chuki is way less. I don't even feel it. Yeah, I feel the love instead because it's way higher. Yeah.
And maybe in real life, can you do that to your sister? Like, also in the act. Can you do that?
I don't even have the strength to do that. I'm the most compassionate. Is it compassionate? I'm the most compassionate person ever. Like I even hate seeing someone feel bad because of what I've done. I hate making someone, you know. I hate doing like Maureen and Brenda is a flip. Yeah, it's 2 different people. I completely. If I don't, I've never had that life of Maureen. Yeah. So I'm just acting it. Probably maybe it's because I have the gift to act, but in real life, I can't. I can't do that. Yeah.
And now are you being in Becky? Nini kimekufurahisha sana kwa pale? That is a royal media and it's something that watu wengi wanatazama.
Yeah.
Tukiangalia the role you playing, the people you acting. Maybe what can you say?
First of all, as an actor, you need a brand. Because most of the time unakuta kazi through brand. So the first thing that really amazed me when I got into Becky is to go make a brand. Like right now I'm not a brand yet, but I'm so sure if everywhere I work I'm more.
Yes.
So it's the branding. I got the opportunity to brand myself. Second thing, I've got a chance to also do a Kenyan-based story. This is not the first Kenyan-based story I've done, but still, I have something to showcase. We have stories to showcase us. Yeah. So.
And that is nice. How una feel like you working with GV Picture? To be precise, nowadays you work with Lulu Hassan and Rashida.
Well, given the fact that growing up, actually, especially Lulu, and I'm not saying this because she's my boss, but especially Lulu, I'll put at times since I'm a journalist. I would watch it and I'm like, And then I would actually try that Kiswahili. I would try that Kiswahili and be like, Sasa watazamaji, I would, you know how you enact someone. So growing up, I looked at her and I'm like, one day, kama tutavaa pamoja, tutakutana tu. And then I manifested on that, and God said, now it's the time. It's the time to return. Yeah.
Wow. Ushawahi kuwa roll up kwa Becky hadi sasa. Okay, tunaona mingi ukiact unazitoa you deliver, but ukafika mahali ukasema wewe manzi na yes nitaitoa vipi?
Yeah.
How did you go about it? Nini ilikusaidia hadi sasa ukaideliver vile inafaa?
I had to have a discussion with me, myself, and yeah, because kuna scenes zingine, especially zangu na Tito, like I would do it, I would do it, and then behind the screen I'd be like, hey Tito, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Because that's so heartless. Yeah, that's so heartless. And the fact that kwanza kuna scene moja ijainitoka kwa akili time maybe. Tito alikuja kuomba msamaha tukiwa geto. And then tukamtachukua nini kwa maji nikamwandia.
Ingia tu kwa nyumba ukachukua tu maji vizuri.
I was like, oh no. You want to talk to me? So, hiyo bit ya Tito kidogo ili throw off, but then when I at the end of the day you need to do it. Yeah.
But you did it twice. Huku na huku.
Script ilisema hivyo. Script ilisema I become as heartless as I can possibly be. Because who does that? Who does that?
Na uko serious tu mongo tu hapo wati. Hebu toka kwa usikii wewe na mwagia mtu maji ya ugali.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah,
lakini sasa watu ambao wanatazama pale nje they are like no uko hivyo in real life.
No. I'm not like that in real life. What wamekutana na mimi, I can actually attest to that. I'm not like that in real life. I'm not. I don't even think I have an inch of that character in my life. Yeah.
And who is your best? Okay, you know you relate with but Indiana sana na eko set.
Oh, kwa set. Well, naingia na wote. But kuna best wengi.
Si lazima useme kama unaingia na wote.
Kuna best wengi. So Chantel is a friend. Junior is close to me. Water. Yeah, I would say water because I think we just relate. The different people relate different ways. But water to connect now is really it counts. Yeah, everyone would say it. Yeah, siwezi sema kuna ule best, kuna ule mwenye si best. Juu tukikutana naongea na Tisha side, tutaongea na Tisha kivya, tuna Becky the same, tuna nani? Yeah, so for me they're all best because I mean, bila hao probably show ingeshika moto. So
maybe what do you think? Because tukiangalia Becky series, it's really doing so good. What do you think you guys are doing? Like inafanya mpaka you spicing the show, the series. Each and every day yani mimi huamka hivi na shida. Itafika sanga.
Well, most of the time we don't credit the writers, but the first spike is from the writers. They give us the best script. They give us the best scenarios. So the first credit before it even gets to us as the actors is the writers. We need to acknowledge that they're the ones responsible for us. Because you to act anything, I don't care how yeah, so upper the writers wanna come first, and then I would say tumepata a very talented team. These guys, they actually give the best. So they actually what give best, at least I'm told anything. No matter wengine are convinced it's true, because we are doing what we can best. Yeah.
And what helps you to do, like when you act tonight or natural? It's natural, like wewe venye mmepatana na wewe si wewe mwenye mimi wanaka kwa kipindi.
Yeah.
But una sasa venye wewe unaitoa, you do it natural. Hakuna hata story na kufake kama nini. Inakuja tu. What helps you to do that?
I think the ability of switching. The ability of switching from one person to the other. When you switch from one person to the other, that means you start living like the person you switched into. I have characteristics of this person. Like I have to remove Brenda from me and I have to be that person. So that means I don't do anything Brenda. I won't do anything Brenda won't do. Like Brenda will do. I do what only women will do. So once I have that mentality in my mind, then it's easy. Unapata kuna wakati I even have to find a way to even talk. Yeah, I have to find a way to talk different from Brenda. Yeah, I have to find a way, maybe a posture of standing, the way I look at people, some of my actions. They have to be. I have to rehearse them. Like at times I do it at home. I have to rehearse. Leo nafaa kwenda kuzua na Tito. How would I do it as Maureen? So I practice. Maka na feel sasa huyu ni Maureen kumsi Brenda. Yeah.
And you know, nina vile act na Tito sana. Kuna wakati pia nishaiona something comments ikisema maybe mko na issues. Kando na acting uko nje hamko in good terms. And you maybe clear that.
Mimi na Tito kwanza sisi tumejiona hata before show. I actually remember kuna time, the last time we spoke before this show, tulimwambia Brenda tutakutana sex. Yeah, we actually made a joke about it. We're like, Brenda, let's go to Kutana set. And here we are. When we met on set, we check about it. We were like, yeah. We are very good friends. We are very good friends. Tumejiona hata before Becky. And come on, time actually keep it as professional as we can. But after sex, we joke a lot. We talk about stuff. We laugh about scenes we did. Yeah, Tito is a very, very good friend. Yeah.
People tend to believe that when you act as a bad person, maybe at some point you unabadilisha character yako in real life ukakuja. With the time, if you keep on acting as a bad person, with the time unakuja kupata umebadilisha tabia zako. Has it ever affected you in any way? Ama ujipate maybe in real life umepata umeongelesha msee ile design inaweza mpiga.
No. The moment the director says cut, ama tumeambiwa it's a wrap. You don't want to go on a chapel set. Na ya chapel set because ana nilikuwa naambia pesa yangu tena. At times nikishatoka kwa hii gate, unless someone calls me on the road more, I'll just live my life as Brenda. And until you meet a moment and think, with them anymore. So it's to learn how much, like, because there are actually roles that can actually make you change your life. So you just need to understand when to play this role and when you need to stop being this role. Because if you do too much with this role, not after time when you remember a cat, you're still Maureen. Then unapata unaendelea na hiyo trend back to the
okay, is this your first TV show? And if yes, also tell us experience also. Una feel like kwa part of it?
Well, it's all first. My first TV show was Mother-in-Law. I did Mother-in-Law some years back. That was the first TV screening. I've done a couple of shows. I've actually done Mother-in-Law, Inspector Mwala, Visanga. There was a show in Visasa called Visanga. I did Zora, but just 2 episodes. I was called as an extra, featured extra. I've done a couple of shows. Yeah, I've done Crime and Justice. I've done Faithless. Mpakani. Actually, in Mpakani, I'm actually a major role in Mpakani. I don't know if you've watched it.
I did.
Yeah. So we have Mpakani. Uber. Like I've appeared in a couple of them. Nile Hasa maybe. Becky's on free to air, so most of people are watching. If Pakani was there or these other people have done were there,
I mean, what do you think you're doing it in this Becky? Kwa sababu watu nao wengi tuseme sasa hivi, as much as kuna huge fans hapo, but watu wamekupenda sana na pia wamependa how you deliver.
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing it the best? What is helping you to deliver? Ile design hata kuna yani unashindwa kama ni wewe basi.
Well, I have a director who anytime you give it a chance to do a show, do it like it's your last, because your last show is what we'll consider your next show. So when I want, even if it's just one scene, I'm feeling my 100%. So that when I talk about 100% means I sit down, think about this scene, what it involves, the emotions, what I'm supposed to be doing to get to that emotion. So by the time I'm doing this scene, I've visualized how I'm supposed to be. So when I go on set, the directors just tell me, you need to be this way, you need to stand this way. But already I was prepared for whatever comes my way. I can remember there's a series I did for my Shamaji called One in a Million. I did 1 in a Million. But when I went to 1 in a Million the first time, I went as an extra. I was only given 2 episodes. And I received a call before I actually went for that role. And you know what I made? Jaribu kama unaweza fanya accent. Accent I can't maintain. I can do it but I can't maintain it. But I know I can be a maid. Just let me be a maid. Mtotoka maid aina kazi ati hakuna ujinga tu yani yako na mdomo ni kama sawa. I can be that maid but with an accent. So I went, did my... Actually, that's why I saw Sammy the first time. I met Sammy there. Yes, Tito's sister. That is why I met Tito. That's the first show we met. That was how many years ago? Almost 4. 5 years ago. That's where we met. So I went, did my 2 episodes. I saw their smile and I was like, yeah, I'll give it my best. Then I went back home, like, I was done with my whatever they had called me for. And then 2 weeks later, the producer calls me and like, are you available? We have like 15 more episodes from you.
Wow.
So you see, I gave, even as much as it was only 2 episodes, 1 scene each, I gave my all. I performed like I was the main character. So I guess that performance earned me 15 more episodes, which was a plus. Yeah. So I always do my scene as if it's the last scene of the day. Like it's the last scene I'll ever do.
Wow. I have so many questions for you, but I'll try to cut it short because I'm also working.
Yeah.
You said you have a son. Maybe akikuwatch ukipigana, ukishout pale, ukikuwa mkali, ye ufeel aje kwa nini?
My son is an actor.
Okay.
So he understands. He understands everything. Actually, if I talk about support system, it gives the best support system. Sorry, you'd actually help me get my lines back. Atanisaidia kujiasa, atanisaidia kufanya monologue zangu. He would be holding the camera.
How old?
He's 14 now.
Oh. Wow.
But Amenza acting when he's 9.
Oh.
Yeah, he started acting when he's 9. So he knows what happens on set. He knows the mom was acting, and now she's not. Yeah, so he doesn't have a hard time understanding that. Yeah.
Now, maybe tukimaliza, what are some of the lessons you've learned working in Becky series? You've been as a bad person, maybe, and also interacting with other actors.
From the public opinion, I would say, nimejifunza, most of the people actually need to talk to people, but most of the time we talk to people not in a good way, so they take it offensively, even as much as you meant well. Yeah? And that's actually what Maureen does. She really makes sense in whatever she wants, but the problem is how she delivers it. You know, she doesn't have a way of delivering it. So what I've learned is, you may want something good for someone, but how do you approach this person? How do you deliver this message in a way that it doesn't feel like it's either a threat, it's pressure? So, character of Maureen, basically, if I have not talked about the other set, it teaches me a lot about patience, understanding, envy, comfort, and love. She lacks certain things. She knows what she wants, and whatever she wants actually makes sense, but she lacks so much to help her achieve that. So at the end of the day, most of the time you find her fighting with people. And these are people that all she wants for them is something good. Yeah. From the story generally, it talks about, you know, this young love. Young love can lead to so many things. I have a child. The young love led us to that point. So young love can lead you to so many places. And then we can't hide the fact that as much as we would move on, but there's always a spark. Because my mom always tells me, your first will never, even mkiachana tabaki tu hapo kwa kina. So it brings us back to like, ndio mekasirikia, like in the case of Becky, mekasirikia Junior, whatever Junior did for her. But once in a while you'd see her feeling like attracted to Junior. At times anasahau all that she went through, and then feels attracted to Junior. So it teaches us a lot. It teaches us a lot. It teaches us a lot in terms of what love is responsible for in the society, in how the society, our parents, our families can dictate your love. Junior is being dictated by the mom. Junior was forced to marry Trisha. Why? Because mom feels like Junior is a certain state, so and I deserve to status flying. Junior Nitasa, she also didn't really look deep down to know who Trisha was. Yeah, no, I'm still fit status, so that also brings us to a point where Martha should have done research before you actually do something with someone. Don't just look at them on the first look and say, you know, through this good person, so let's go with it.
Last question. The last one. Hii ni swali najua watu wengi wamengoja kusikia. Watu wanaona vile una act pale wanajua kuna nini vile uko wanaona you are a police woman. So many people think you are. And we want to hear from you. Are you really a police woman? Ama ni hizi speculations zinakuaga tu. Hivi pia watu kuona vile una act wewe unaweza tandika mtu. Wana au demu ya askari.
No, I'm not.
Lakini umesikia hata watu wakikuuliza.
Yeah, actually kuna watu wako very convinced that I'm a cop. Okay. I'm not a cop, I'm not a soldier, I'm not in any forces. The thing is, the past few productions I've done, I've been acting as a cop. I've acted as a soldier, SI team, I've acted as KDF, I've acted as Game Rangers, like almost 5 projects I've acted as a police, as a forces. So when you see my pictures, you'd actually think I am. And then my weapon handling technique. Watu wananiambia raia wa kawaida hizi handle weapon hivyo unatudanganya. Well, that brings me back. I've watched many movies, and action movies is one of the favorite movies I like. So when I got the chance to do an action movie, I was 100% ready. I was 100% ready. And I think that's why I actually got in there. I would do what they want me to do. And if you watch Mpakani, in the SI team, I'm actually the only lady in the SI team. Because they needed a lady who could fit in the men. When you have a uniform, come only them and only child. And that required the physical fitness, the body posture. Yeah. So I don't fight, but yes, I do stunts. And I've done actually most of the shows I've done as a cop is because of my stunt ability. Yeah. So
that is it. You've heard from her. Now talk to your fans. Wambie kitu na at least wamekuona team Trudy si wamushaje. Nini mmeniambia tafuta more. And finally she's here. We've had a good time together. She's so simple. Ni ile tu sitaki kumweka sana. Mimi tunaweza hapa 1.5. I have so many questions for you, but thank you so much. Wanted to talk to your fans. That be so supportive to you, wanakupenda sana. Waongeleshe pia what should they expect now from you tukimaliza mwaka?
Tukimaliza mwaka. Expect more from more. I wish I had, or I wish wishes were horses. I promise you I would have seen every single fight. Ama ningepanga tuka event mahali fans wote wakuze, and I make sure I say hi to everyone.
Imagine kwa nadhani unasema you planning to do that because watu wameishia kuuliza mom maybe atupangie tutupatane
meet and greet. It's something I'm thinking about. I still don't know how to do it, but I'm thinking about it. If I have the ability to do it, I will do it. I want to meet these people and just say thank you one-on-one. Because finding somebody who is a total stranger loving you to the extent of even saying nice things about you. That's not fleeting. That's very, 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 very important to me. Even if it's just one person. The fact that they have the time to take their phone or whatever they have to type, say what they want to say to me, I really acknowledge that fact. And I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. Because if you guys didn't show me love, maybe more I don't really put up for this interview. You know, like we didn't be here for this interview. But it's still the love they're showing me. That is what has made everyone now curious to know who Mo is. Like they're actually placing me to the world. The love they show, the trendings they do about me, they're showing me off to the world. And that is not just the show off. If a producer or anyone who wants to do a movie and sees me and my character pleases them, that means they're also creating a platform for a wonderful job for me too. So I appreciate them so much.
A message to our bosses.
My bosses, all I can say is Napenda. Napenda, I have someone to look up to, and it's you guys. Yeah.
Right, thank you so much, Brenda. It's been an amazing time with you, and nakwambia wewe ni amazing sana. What did you do? Mimi niliacha kukujaji the first time nilipatana na wewe. Sijapatana na yeye mara ya kwanza leo. Nilipatana na yeye and nikasema udem si vile mimi umeona. So we should stop judging people vile wana act. Anyway, thank you so much for your time.
I know the owner of this shirt will see it. Let me just, if you allow me.
No problem. Yeah.
So you guys, I'm wearing a shirt by a group called the BA Challenge. BA Challenge is all about team building, mental awareness, and any other exercise you want to do. As long as it's all about wellness. So you can also follow these guys and come in talk when the hikes, when they're camping, team buildings. These are the best people to look for.
Right.
It's a BA Challenge. It's called, you see, Fitness Fanatic, Health Freak, Environmental Warrior. And it's run by a guy called Byron Adela. Yeah.
Right.
So while you're hiking killer weekend, tafuteni Byron Adela, you'll have fun. I don't know what's written. There's a message in the back.
The same thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm one of the brand ambassadors.
Oh, amazing.
I'm one of the brand ambassadors for BA Challenge. So I would encourage you guys to join BA Challenge.
Okay. Yeah. All right, guys. It has been an amazing time with you, Trends Girl and Trudy Kitui. Hope you will enjoy the video. Na comment pale next ni nani mnataka kuona. Sawa. Thank you so much for your time. I've been your host Trudy. Let's meet on the next video. Bye bye.